Welcome back as we learn more about Wells Fargo's involvement with Big Brothers and Big Sisters and Zach Johnson. Zach, we talked briefly about the 300 Club dinner. Tell us exactly how big event this is. It sounds spectacular.
So, the ultimate goal here is to have 300 people attend. It's an amazing dinner that gets put on by Jimmy Pardini over at Pardini's. Really quite an exceptional auction takes place. A lot of mingling, a lot of good times with a lot of good people.
So it's not only a great cause for Big Brothers Big Sisters, 300 people, $300 ticket. It sounds like some great food and some great maybe business contacts.
It definitely can be. I think the important thing at the end of the day is that last year we raised in excess of $100,000 for the organization.
And that's coming up in September.
That is correct.
That's fantastic. Brooke, can you tell us, I know we were talking about budgets and some tough times for everyone with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Tell us about children of incarcerated parents, another part of Big Brothers Big Sisters.
That's a subgroup of our kids who have incarcerated parents. And 90% of our community-based matches right now are in that boat. And we've had the good fortune of having grants for 4 years to help sponsor those kids, but we just learned with the federal budget cuts that the next 2 years of the grant are going to be gone. And so we are now looking to cover that money, which was $340,000 a year. So we know that that's going to be very tough. And so sponsors like Wells Fargo, other corporations, foundations, individuals, if they contribute, that will help us retain kids in matches. Otherwise, we are very concerned that we will have to close some.
And that is a very, very critical funding that needs to be made up. Tell us how we could make a donation to that group.
You can just go to the BIGS website, bigs.org, click on the donate button, and you can donate right there. It's all very simple.
It's that simple. Now, the 300 Club event, that's coming up in September. How do I purchase tickets for that?
You can contact us at Big Brothers Big Sisters or ask one of your business friends, and they might know about it.
Zach, you obviously with Wells Fargo, you have a lot of business contacts. Tell us about some of your friends or how others can get involved with the club.
Actually, it was ironic. Yesterday, I actually had 2 people come in as we were having some continued dialogue about Big Brothers Big Sisters and some of the things that we're doing here locally. And I think the biggest thing is to raise your hand and ask, how do I get involved? We speak often and frequently about community involvement at Wells Fargo, and I would say the biggest thing is just to make yourself available.
I know we all, there's never enough time in the day. So tell us about some of the rewards that you've picked up through the years. You said you've been involved for several years with Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
Well, a most recent story is recently, I think to Brooke's point, we had made a nice donation to Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we did it at a Fresno State baseball game, at which time they did a big check presentation, and what absolutely melted my heart was a young boy, 10 years old. It was his first time he'd ever been to a baseball game before, and he did it with his big.
That's fantastic. So the 300 Club dinner, that's coming up in September. Still plenty of time to get involved with that. Can volunteers join just for that event and help out?
I would say they could volunteer their time. I know oftentimes, as I was through a fellow businessman in town, I was asked if I'd like to be part of the 300 Club. I know that help is always welcome, and I would say, again, just make yourself available if you do have time to offer.
Well, I know Wells Fargo does a fantastic job, as we mentioned earlier. Over 600 of their team members volunteer in various capacities throughout the area. Thousands of dollars given back from Wells Fargo to the community and to Big Brothers and Big Sisters. And now you know what the 300 Club is and how you can be a part of this spectacular event. Zach, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And Brooke, tell us one more time how I can learn more about Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
Go to www.bigs.org or call us at 268-2447.
It truly is a spectacular organization. We hear about it every day, but it is definitely time that we all step up and give back to our community, and it could be as little as 2, 3, 4 hours a month, and just spending some quality time with some children in our area. It definitely is a rewarding adventure. Thank you, Wells Fargo. Thank you, Big Brothers Big Sisters, for having us today. I'm J.R. Jackson. We'll learn more about how Wells Fargo gives back and how you can help our community in just a moment as Valley Life continues on a very special Friday edition.